guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. So today I'm going to be doing a first impressions long wear test wear thing on the new Rimmel, turn that around, on the new Rimmel Breathable foundation. Now this claims to last up to 25 hours. Is that correct? Yeah. So 25 hours. I don't know who the heck is wearing their foundation for that long, but please don't do that. So Rimmel recently brought out this new foundation and a lot of people have been talking about it. There's so many reviews on the internet about it, and I was like, okay, I've got to get my hands on this. So I've just brought up on my phone a little bit of extra information about the foundation. So on Priceline, it is saying breathable and long wearing formula enriched with a light air serum and 25-hour breathable skin technology 3D cushion tip applicator. So that's the other thing that I am so excited about this foundation, is because it is not a pump and it's not something that you need to tip out. It has like a little applicator on it, like a concealer and stuff would. So I am so excited about that. That's one thing that made me buy this foundation, other than just the fact that, you know, it's got good reviews on it. I saw the applicator and I was like, yes. It says it perfects your skin with medium buildable coverage. It does have SPF 20 in it. That's pretty much all it says. So medium to buildable coverage is my type of thing. I do prefer my full coverage, but if it's buildable, I am all for it. Okay, so for primer today, I'm going to go in with the Rimmel Fix and Protect primer. I thought if we're using a Rimmel foundation, we may as well use a Rimmel primer. I'm going to put this all over my skin. Oh, this actually smells so good. I forgot how good this smells. And I just wanted to quickly mention that there is a matching concealer for this, but I didn't get the concealer because they didn't have my shade. So that is a bit sucky. So I'm just going to shake up the bottle really, really well. And then I'm just going to apply this all over. And I just wanted to also quickly mention, I should have said this, I got the shade 200 Soft Beige. I think their color selection, there's maybe like 5 or 6 to choose from, so not the greatest, but it's definitely a little bit bigger than some. And to blend this in today, I'm going to be using my beauty blender, so I'm going to start doing that. That looks really nice. Like, I can still see like some of like my little pimples and some of my freckles and stuff like that. This is actually a really good color match for me. It's definitely not on the pink side so far. Hopefully it doesn't oxidize. So this is what it looks like with one coat. I think this is really nice. I cannot feel it on my skin at all. It is so super light and it's extremely comfortable, which is another thing that I'm really enjoying. You can still see some of my pimples coming through, which honestly I don't have a problem with at all. I feel like that's a very natural look. It's very light, especially now that it's getting into the warmer months. I don't want to always be wearing super heavy foundation, but I want to be wearing enough that will just kind of balance out my skin tone and just kind of slightly take away my redness, which it has most definitely done. So I'm going to go in with a second coat and see how buildable this really is. So pretty much in the same spot. I feel like with this applicator as well, you're going to be using less foundation than what you would be when you were to maybe like pump it onto your hand or tip it out or something like that. I feel like you're going to save a lot of product. Okay, so this is the second layer on this side, and then this is only the first layer that, the second layer that I haven't blended in yet. So you can already see quite a large difference. the dark circles like around my eyes are pretty much gone. My skin looks a lot more smooth. It's definitely buildable. So I'm just going to keep blending this through and then I'll come back to you guys. Okay, so I have completely blended in my foundation and honestly it looks amazing. Like, let's have a look up close. So it has not enlarged my pores. My pores don't look exaggerated or anything like that. I could probably use like a little bit of extra coverage around my eyes, like a tiny bit, but it's honestly nothing to complain about because I can use concealer to cover that up. My face looks extremely smooth and it has covered up my pimples quite well. This is the kind of coverage that I would love to wear on like a really hot day, or if I'm just like popping out to the shops really quickly or something like that. But I can definitely see its potential to like build up to a full coverage. So far, I really like it. So I'm just going to do my concealer now, and I'm just going to use my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I'm only going to pop on like a really tiny bit because I'm just like actually going to the shops today, so not really going anywhere. Okay, and then to set my face today, I'm going to use my Too Faced Born This Way setting powder. And I am going to bake underneath my eyes, so I'm just going to make sure that I don't have any creases. And then I'm also going to use that Too Faced powder to set all over my face. I'm not going to be using any coloured powder today because I want to see if it oxidizes or anything like that. So far, I haven't noticed any color change, which is really good. So let's just hope it stays like that. Okay guys, so I'm just going to do the rest of my makeup and I will be right back. Okay guys, and I'm back and I finished all my makeup. When I was applying like my bronzer, my highlight, and then obviously like my powder and stuff like that, the foundation didn't move as far as I could see. It hasn't come off anywhere. Usually in around this area on my face is where the foundation comes off first, but so far so good. It doesn't feel like sticky or anything like that. It took to the powder really well. The only thing that I hate with all foundations is they always settle in like my little lines up on my forehead, but that happens with every single foundation. There's not much that I can really do about that. I have noticed that my creases and stuff like that under my eyes, they are definitely nowhere near as bad as what they can be with some other foundations. So like my Too Faced foundation, I get really bad creasing under my eyes. So far, not as bad. I obviously have natural creases under my eyes, but it has not emphasized them and made them worse or anything like that, which is really good. Okay, so it is currently 11:58, so we'll just say 12 o'clock. So I'm going to check back in probably around 1 or 2:30, sorry, 1:30 or 2 or something like that, because I'm going to be out for quite a while and I can't take my camera with me because it's a big camera. So I will check in then and we will do an update and see how the foundation is going. Hey guys, so okay, I am back and it is now 2 o'clock, so it's been 2 hours since I put the foundation on, so we're gonna have a look at it. I haven't really looked at what my face looks like. So I've been out for quite a while. I've been rushing around, running a couple of errands, doing a couple of things. So let's have a look. I did also notice when I had a quick look in the mirror that I had pretty much no like foundation buildup under my eyes. So like sometimes in my creases, the foundation will build up and you'll see like the pale kind of color sitting in my creases. That has not happened, and that happens quite often with my foundations. But so far, I mean, It looks really good so far. I have got some creasing on top of my lip, and then I have like the tiniest bit of smile lines, but that always happens with me. I don't usually get really bad like creases on top of my lips, so I guess that's just one thing that's not the greatest. But so far, after 2 hours, it looks really, really good. So I will check back in within maybe another couple of hours, maybe 2-3 hours or so, and we will see how the foundation goes once again. Hello guys, and I'm back. So it is 4:21 now, and it has been just over 2 hours since I did my last check-in, and to be honest, I haven't really noticed any other differences, any changes with my foundation, but I am going to have a much closer look with my mirror. So the only thing that I can really notice is like right in my chin, like right in here, it's kind of gone like a tiny bit cakey, like it's kind of just built up like right in my chin area. I haven't done any touch-ups, by the way. I haven't gone back in with my powder. I haven't gone back in with anything. So I have left it the way it was at 12 o'clock. I feel like I could definitely, yeah, I could definitely do with like a powder touch-up. It does feel a little bit, not sticky and not oily, but like, my fingers are definitely not sticking to my skin or anything like that. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I could just definitely use a little bit extra powder just to kind of maybe reset it. Like I said at the start of the video as well, usually around like this area here, like on both sides, that's where I usually lose foundation the fastest. And there is like a tiny bit missing. It's like right here. I don't know if you guys can actually see it. You probably can't, but it's right here. But I honestly have no problem with that, because usually when my foundation comes off in that area, it's usually like all the way around here. So this one's like only like in the tiniest spot, and I think it's only on the one side. Yeah. That side's fine. My smile lines are the same as well. They haven't got any worse, which is good. The only thing that has like drastically, the only thing that has like drastically changed is obviously just like my lipstick, because I've been eating and drinking all day. So yeah, 4 hours of wear so far. No bad changes, nothing drastic, just like that tiny little crease in my chin, and then just like the tiny little smile lines. I don't know if I should do a touch-up or not. Usually with my makeup, if I'm wearing it for like a certain amount of time, I'll never do a touch-up, so maybe I'll just leave it and just see how I go for a little bit longer. I will be going to gym tonight, so the only thing that I will be taking off is my lipstick. I don't really want to go to gym with like really bold lipstick. So I am going to do a wear test at gym, which is going to be very, very uncomfortable. So yeah guys, my next check-in will probably be around 6 or 7 o'clock, depending on when I get back from gym, or depending when I even leave. So I will do another check-in with you then. Okay guys, so I am back for my final check-in. It is almost 6 o'clock, and I didn't end up going to gym, but I have been doing lots of other stuff around the house. I haven't really noticed any large differences. Some of it has come off my nose and some of it has come off on my top lip. That's because obviously like I kissed my boyfriend when he came home, and then like I've been like rubbing my nose and stuff like that, and like kind of doing this. So that's like the only real change. My smile lines are a little bit more noticeable now, because like obviously I've been talking and smiling a lot. And I could definitely use some powder. I'm definitely going a little bit oily, but it's not bad at all. Like when I touch my fingers, there's only like a tiny bit on there, but definitely could use a touch-up, which is something that I haven't done this entire video. The other thing that I am noticing is that it is just kind of like building up a little bit like in my inner corners of my eyes. But that is like literally the only thing. Everything else is perfect. The long wear seems quite well, so it's been about 6 hours that I've had it on for. I never really wear foundation any longer than that, so this is a pretty good representation, considering the longest that I've ever worn a foundation for is maybe like 4 hours. So I don't wear it very long, so 6 hours is pretty long for me. In these two spots that I mentioned, nothing has come off. It has stayed on really, really well. My under eye creasing is perfect, like there is nothing majorly wrong there. I've got my natural creasing, and literally that's it. So that is my review and long wear test on the new Rimmel Breathable foundation. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Not tutorial, it's not even well, kind of it was. But I do hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial slash review slash long wear test. If you like these types of videos, please let me know, and I can definitely do more of them, because I do like them quite a lot. I really like testing out foundations, especially drugstore foundations. I am a massive fan of those compared to your high-end ones. So if there's any foundations that you would like me to try out, please leave them in the comments down below, and I will definitely do that. Before you leave today, guys, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, because it would mean so much to me, and subscribe to my channel before you leave. But until next time, guys, I will see you in my next video. Bye!